The Sesh Podcast, episode 183, take 1. What up, friends, and welcome back to The Sesh. There's a party going on right here. A celebration to last throughout the year.
Hey.
So bring your good times and your laughter too. We're gonna celebrate this party with you. Come on now. Celebration.
We should make merch.
Celebrate and have a good time.
Come on. Peanut gallery. Come on,
Celebration.
Everyone's clicked out.
Excellent. Well, we are celebrating today because we are all back together. We missed each other so much.
We did.
God, I'm just happy to be here with these
Are
four.
you just happy
these
to be?
3 women and Charlie.
That's a wrap. We are so happy to be
Nowhere
here.
else I would rather be. And
There's
I
no
mean that.
place I'd
I love
rather
this
be.
show so goddamn much. And this is God's country.
Oh, we were rocking to that earlier.
Oh, yeah, that's
a
our favorite
banger.
song.
You never heard of that song? You need to look it up.
Getting baptized in holy water and shine with the
dogs
running. Charlie's always running.
Saved by the sound of the... All right, that's enough
Been
of that.
found in the Dixie whistle wind that'll get you and bound. The devil went down to Georgia,
Dude, you're,
but
like,
he
kinda
didn't
good
give a
these
sound
days.
because he's God's country.
Dude,
Say
you should
these
come out with
days.
Yeah, these are good these days.
Okay, just this year.
No, these days. You've been practicing.
I told you I'm
Ever
trying to get
since-
Northwest spot.
Ever since, I don't know what you were saying that one time. It was really good. Oh, Jordan Sparks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we don't need to go into that.
Yeah,
That's
no.
enough singing for
Okay,
this
yes.
episode.
Promise we'll stop. Cue the comments. Shut the fuck up. I'm over this show. I'm unsubscribing. All right, well, we'll miss you.
But guess what? We're still going to be saying every week.
That's
Because
right.
that is in our DNA. The annoying DNA that we have in our souls, in our body, in our minds, in our hearts, in our
I
spirit.
said it on my ancestry. It was like 6% annoying.
Oh, at least.
yeah,
That's it?
probably much more than that.
Anywho's, welcome back.
Welcome back to
My
you.
name is Janelle.
And your lips are burnt.
Oh, my lips. Guys, my lips were burnt. I got injured in Florida, okay? I have multiple injuries.
You did.
I got multiple
You
injuries.
need a Band-Aid.
I need some milk.
Yeah.
This is Kendall.
Hi.
This is Karelly and Sydney.
Hi.
Hello.
And
We're Barbie.
Hi,
yeah.
Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie. You still haven't watched that.
Nope.
And I'm going to be mad at you until you
Oh,
do.
okay.
I'm with
She
you,
hasn't
Janelle.
watched the Barbie movie.
You-
Karelly.
No. Let's go,
Guys, you need to watch it. It's fucking funny.
Is it?
Yes.
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 Hi, Barbie.
Please. Okay. How about you watch
How long
it this
is
week?
Is it less than 2 hours? Otherwise, no.
I think so. Sydney, will you look up the runtime?
if it's not
Yes.
less than 2 hours,
How
then I ain't
about
watching.
that'd actually be great. You watch it over the weekend. Well, just kidding. We're camping this weekend. Never mind.
I'll stay home
Should we
for
bring-
that. No worries. Sorry, got to stay home and watch Barbie.
Well, eventually, I feel like we should do a Karelly and Janelle review the Barbie movie
I don't know if I should be okay.
a
fine.
year after it came out.
Yeah, a year after, because anyone gives a shit what I think about the Barbie movie.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, I haven't watched the Barbie movie. Whoa! You got 6 minutes to spare. An hour and 54 minutes.
I'm in 154.
We'll see about that.
It's funny and sweet and emotional and wonderful.
It's just so good.
It's so good. I
Is
love
it as good as everyone? Or is
Mojo
it just
Dojo
good
Kositas.
because
I mean, it's just
no,
fun.
it's funny. It's
okay,
really
okay,
good.
Okay.
It's
It's
appealing.
such an easy light watch.
Oh, okay. People
See,
said they
it's
were
perfect
sobbing
for you.
during it.
No,
That was like the feminist movie of the decade.
it is. So, and you love that. Why wouldn't you want to watch that?
I hate women. What are you talking about?
Well, damn. Okay.
Just kidding.
Okay.
Anyways, hi, I'm back. Did you guys miss me? How was
Yeah.
filming with your poppy?
It was wonderful.
Everyone loved
He
that.
is my poppy. Well, he's my daughter's poppy.
Yeah.
Big poppy.
Big
That's what he
poppy.
goes by.
Oh, I thought.
Mr. Red Sox man.
Wait, your dad or Josh?
Josh
Both
is my
poppies.
poppy too.
Both
Ooh,
pop-pops.
Mhm.
poppy.
No, it was so
Hey,
fun.
poppy.
We had a
Hey,
great time.
puppy.
Yeah, it was like very just an open discussion, and I think y'all liked it. It was nice. It was fun. When we recorded, I'm like, no one's gonna care about this. It's so boring. Me and Josh talking about our boring life, but I don't know. People are interested. I think.
People like to hear the tea.
Yeah, I think people like the boring. I mean, the laundry conversation has been just like effervescent. People have so many things to say.
We
on
should
that.
just get a washing machine right here.
Yeah. Mhm.
That'd be
We
so
could.
nice. If
I
we
would-
could bring our clothes. And wash.
Yeah. That'd be so nice.
When you bring it home from college.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 26 and I still do that because I don't have a washer or
There you
dryer in
go.
my apartment.
We'll get one here.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll put it in the bathroom. with
Yes.
the stopped up toilets. We're down to one toilet in this office.
Yeah.
We all
Because
shit
two of
way
them are
too much.
connected, and the plumber's over there saying he's gonna have to take them out. So we really
Yeah,
fucked up. on
Whatever that means.
Yeah.
I blame the men.
We would shit. I took a nice dookie though this morning in there.
Ew.
It was working.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. I think the big dookies we've been having. Also, this building's really old and has really old pipes.
Also,
Maybe there's a prairie dog.
yeah, maybe
Dude.
the bird dog.
Did we talk about that here? There was a prairie
No.
dog at the
We talked about a mile higher. There's actually footage in the episode. Tom put it in.
perfect. Yeah, there
Mhm.
was a little prairie dog here.
And
so-
I found it.
Yeah, you you
Cindy
did.
goes, "Oh my god, it's a giant
Shut
rat!"
the door. I have a
comes-
clip. We can insert that clip.
I climb on my chair and I'm standing on my chair.
And she's like, "Oh my god, Karelly," she's like, "There's a rat out there. She's a rat. There's a rat." And all
Giant rat.
and
That's
I
a
look
big
out
ass
there,
rat.
and it's just little groundhog just
Like,
comes-
staring at her
It's
though.
so
Prairie
cute.
dog, different than a
It-
groundhog.
Yeah.
Prairie dog.
It was looking for Sydney though.
yeah,
Sydney
it had
offended
heard me in the video. It's like look.
Yeah, it's got and it ran away.
I know.
You scared him.
He
We were
was
so
so
excited
cute.
when we
Oh.
heard the news. We're like, "Oh, excellent!
Perfect, a new pet.
Yes,
I miss him. I wish one would come every day.
I love
He was
They
cute.
are so fucking cute.
God, when I was at the zoo in Arizona, they had P dogs, and they were just my
P-dog.
favorite.
They
part of
are
it. They're
the
so
cutest
cute.
He was
things
really
ever.
cute. Okay, but to be honest, I thought so. It was banging the blinds in the front like so hard, and I
It
was like,
well, how did I get in
kind of
here?
just thought it was Janelle slapping
Why
like,
would it-
moths because I thought you were like killing moths in the front, and then I was like, damn, that's been so long. Like, who is banging the blinds? And then when I walked out there, I was
It's a
like,
poor
there's no
dog.
one here. And then I looked down on the ground, and
Little
I felt
dog.
a little. I felt bad for him. He's trying to get outside, and
He
he
was
just
freaked
kept
out.
Poor
running.
dude.
But we got him out quick.
Escaped, no problem. He ran
Yeah.
off into the wilderness.
We gave him the option.
I have no idea how he got in.
Yeah, no one knows.
I honestly am so baffled to how he got in because
Baffled.
there's no way. Like during that
Well, he's too
the
fat
two
to like,
times
fit into anything, right?
right.
He
and
was
like
a chunk.
We had the
He
door
was-
open though.
but no, But we had the door open. But we had the door open, but Anneliese and I were both at the door the entire time.
Well, he snuck by you.
He done teleported himself in,
He
said,
ran
"Listen,
fast.
I want to become part of the Mile High family.
and we wanted him to.
He was so
he
cute.
said, "I heard y'all need a mascot."
You know, it'd be really fun to have like a guinea pig here.
Oh,
I
you don't have to ask me
love-
twice.
Dude, do you know the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo? Great zoo, by the way.
They got guinea
very,
pigs.
Very ethical, good situation.
They got guinea pigs.
They've got a guinea pig exhibit, and they do a guinea pig parade
Oh.
certain days of the week.
Okay, I think we need to.
They're
Go to
so
that.
cute.
I
I
would
wanted
like
to
to
just
attend.
stay there, and Josh's parents are like, "All right, let's go to the grills." I'm like, "Guys, this is where the only action is."
Oh my god, I love guinea pigs. So, I want a guinea pig so bad.
I know they're so cute.
How do
I
they
might
do the
just get one.
parades? Like,
I don't know. They had like a little ramp for them. I'm assuming they just like
Oh.
put carrots out and they go do
oh
a thing.
my god, and put little like top
It was
hats
a whole
on
little
them.
show. It was so cute. They had a den. There was like 10 of them at least.
If you guys have a guinea pig out there,
Send us pictures.
I want to see it.
There's this one chick I follow on Instagram who has like 10 guinea pigs, and she does these. She'll like give them all these carrots and then film them in slow motion, like running with these giant carrots in their mouth, and they're like doing these hops. I love guinea pig content. That's my side of TikTok.
They're so cute. I would
cute.
love to have a guinea pig.
Well,
Anywho,
people, we are back.
we are
and
back.
we have several things to talk about today.
Back and I'm burnt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
ever want
let's-
free lip injections, folks, get your lips burnt. Okay, we can.
You were looking good.
I woke up. I was like, "Wait, this look." Cause it felt bad. Okay, it
Yeah.
felt really bad, but it looked great.
But so do lip injections at first, right?
Do they feel bad? Okay, so
I've
then-
heard. I mean, it looks painful.
Yeah, it does.
I've
so
heard dissolving it is the worst.
I've heard that too.
Mm.
But yeah, it was a great look. It only lasted like half a day. I was pissed. But I'll overlay the video. It looked so good. They were
Mhm.
plump and voluptuous.
Josh burnt his lips this weekend too.
Really?
Fishing. Yeah.
He was fishing. Oh right, you guys went to the lake.
Yeah, we went to a little family reunion.
Yeah,
Like,
that was nice.
it was nice.
It was nice. Yes. And then also I got bad knee scrape. When's the last time y'all scraped your knee?
You're like a real surfer. You have a real surfing injury.
That's not exactly the case. So basically what happened, there was a storm a-brewing, and the waves got a little bit big, and I said, I could boogie board these, because I used to boogie board all the time as a kid. So I got the boogie board, I got one ass fucking wave, and right where the waves crashed was like a strip of like crunchy shells, and it just went,
Mhm.
and then slid, and I could feel it in the water. My knees just, and I was like, and I stood up, and I got myself a picture with blood and knees, but I don't think you could put that on YouTube.
Dude, there was one time when we were on our honeymoon in Thailand that I was trying to show off my body surfing skills. Because we used to always, like, if we didn't have the boogie boards,
Yeah,
we would like
just
body
body
surf.
surf.
Remember that?
Right.
So I was trying to show off for my new husband, and I really could have died, I think.
Oh.
I went, like, this wave was so big, and it picked me up and slammed me down. And I did, like, several somersaults under the water, and I had that moment under the water. I was like, I may never come up.
Where you don't know where up from, the difference between up and down. You're like, I don't know where I am.
And I know I hit my head on the bottom, too. And I was like, I could, so I was scarred for life from that.
Yeah.
Get pretty gnarly out there.
It's really fun. If you
so fun.
Don't die.
I love a good boogie board.
It's so fun.
And that is why I don't swim.
Karelly,
I'll teach you.
it's time for the swim lessons. We said this
hey,
summer.
I survived it. It's all good.
I'm a lifeguard. I'll teach you to swim.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
It's expired as of 15 years ago. I
Yeah,
think,
that's
but
what I'm saying.
still have all the memories.
Okay, so we need to go to the rec center.
I want to do it.
and
I think it'd be a fun segment. Karelly, only if you're comfortable, of course. But
yeah,
you can feel safe with me.
Okay.
I'm
These
teaching
are
my
three
toddler to swim right
experts
now.
Swimmers, okay? I'm good at swimming. Sydney's good at swimming. Kendall's
I'll
good at
hold
swimming.
We'll do like what we do with Holly. Like we lay you on your back. We put your ears in both sides. We do a little like bubble blowing. Jump off from the ledge, but I catch you.
Yeah.
Like nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
You don't need to prepare for the 100 IM, but just like
Okay, no,
comfortability.
This weekend, I had some friends over. We went to the pool, and I don't know. I tried doggy paddling, and then my head got wet, and I said no more,
No, ma'am.
And then I got out and just sat on the thing. I just sat on the little seats and drank my
Me
beer.
and Janelle will put you through the intensive course, and by the end of the summer, you'll be the next Michael Phelps.
Damn, that'd be
okay.
lit.
Mm-hmm.
Just in time for tryouts for the next Summer Olympics.
Exactly.
Perfect.
What do you think about
Summer
that?
Olympics? When's the
It's
next
coming
one?
next month.
In
Crazy.
Paris.
You want to hear something
Patty.
wild?
What?
We are 6 months away from being 5 years from 2020.
What?
What? Kate, that is something I didn't want to know.
Isn't that insane? We are
Or-
only 6 months away from being 5 years away from 2020.
You mean 5 years past 2020?
Yeah.
But like
But we're also
From,
5
you know what I
years
mean?
away from being. We're also 5
But
years
yeah,
from
2020 was like
2030.
Disgusting.
I know.
That's even scarier. We're
But doesn't
5 years
2020
away.
feel like it was yesterday?
Yes.
Mm-mm-mm. 5 years.
2020.
I know.
2020.
Still have
That was
to
such a bad year.
I feel like I'm still in like 2016.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
100%. Also, it's only 6 months till Christmas, pretty much.
Yep.
Mm,
Ugh.
that stresses
So you
me
know what
out.
that means?
Mm.
Time to start
Start
listening to
shopping.
Ugh. God, I'm like liking Christmas less and less as I get older. It's so much work, especially with kids. It's like, and like I'm always hosting,
Christmas. Stop hosting.
I can't. Everyone wants to see my kid.
So go to someone else's house with your kid.
Mm. No one ever wants to. No one offers. And if I don't do it, then it just won't happen.
That's a problem for 6 months from now. So I just got back from being at the beach for a week, and when you're at the beach sitting in the sun, playing in the waves, you get really dehydrated, and sometimes water doesn't cut it. You ever drink a bunch of water and you're still like, I feel dehydrated still? And that's because you don't have electrolytes, and you need electrolytes. And you want to know how to get electrolytes in an easy, convenient, and delicious way? You use Liquid IV, friends. Because fun fact, we're made of 60 to 70% water. So when we're dehydrated, we feel imbalanced. And one stick of Liquid IV delivers superior hydration to water alone with 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink, plus 8 vitamins and nutrients. It's hydration for endurance, mental clarity, and overall well-being. These little packets of Liquid IV are so convenient. You can throw them in your purse, throw them in your backpack, keep them at the office, put them in your car, and you just mix a little water in, shake it up or stir it up, and boom, you're good to go. You have a great electrolyte drink that keeps you hydrated. It tastes delicious. Also, it's really great for a day after drinking, or maybe right after you work out. You need a little thirst quencher, get yourself some Liquid IV. My go-to flavors are white peach and also lemon lime, but they have a ton of different flavors to choose from, a huge variety, and yeah, all of them are delicious. Also, they have 4 delicious sugar-free flavors, which is the white peach, like I mentioned, green grape, raspberry lemon, and lemon lime. Again, they're all delicious, and they have 0 sugar hydration solution with no artificial sweeteners, and they're clinically tested to hydrate more than water alone. So turn your ordinary water into extraordinary hydration with Liquid IV. Get 20% off of your first order of Liquid IV when you go to liquidiv.com and use code SESH at checkout. That's 20% off your first order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code SESH at liquidiv.com.
So let's get in here with some CSI.
Breaking
in.
motherfucking news on Justin.
Oh, yeah, right.
Timberlake.
Hot off the press.
Hot off the pee.
The Timbies in the Slammer. Actually, he just got released.
He just got
a
released.
couple hours ago. As of we're recording this. So, and to explain to you, this is being uploaded on Thursday because we're going on our company camping trip this week. Oh, and that's not actually the reason why. It's because we had a really great guest on Mile Higher, but he's a busy man and he could only record on a Monday. So we had to switch the schedules around this week, and Karelly needs a bit more time to get the episode ready for you guys. So that's why it's going on Thursday.
It's a Tuesday today.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday today.
Mhm.
Today's Tuesday.
But it's Thursday for y'all, unless you're watching later. Anyway.
Okay. Justin Timberlake was arresty.
Yep, he was.
He was.
Karma's a bitch, and he should have known better.
Oh, okay.
Just saying.
Yeah, apparently he was first spotted after he blew past a stop sign a little more than a half mile away from the American Hotel, where he left a get-together with friends. Cops say that's when they started following Justin, at which point they claim he failed to stay in a straight line on the road. He's doing a little swerve, tailing him for about another half mile before they finally hit the lights. Pulled his ass over. He had bloodshot, glassy eyes. Uh-oh. You know what that means.
He's been smoking the reefer.
He's been smoking the reefer. They said
Could
he
be.
smelled of liquor.
Oh.
Slow speech, unsteady footwork.
Unsteady
The
footwork.
opposite of his little...
He's known for his
foot-
good
right,
footwork.
bad
so that's-
footwork.
We
They
know
said-
something's wrong.
Red flag. Justin has bad footwork. Get his ass in the slammer. But he said, I just had one martini and I followed my friends home. So I don't know about that.
You know what he said? He said, when you're too drunk to walk, you drive.
That's right. That's right, baby.
That's what he said.
God. It's like so stupid too. It's always amazing to me when famous people who have all the resources in the world to have
For real,
like their
though.
own personal chauffeur and, whatever else you
Call
need to
all
get
the
your ass home
Ubers.
safely.
Yes.
They're
Yeah.
like, let me just drive.
He was arraigned and then released without bail, and he has been charged with 1 count of DWI and cited for running a stop sign failure to keep in his lane. And now he has a court date for July 26th.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, he also refused the breathalyzer.
which I've heard you're supposed to do that. You should always refuse.
That seems...
That's literally what lawyers say. I'm not saying I would do it.
Yeah, I'm sure the lawyers do.
I'm just saying that's what fucking TikTok lawyers say. Okay.
TikTok lawyer.
Probably good advice.
They say refuse the breathalyzer.
The real good advice is don't fucking drive.
Well, yes, clearly. Yes.
But yeah, he was
that as well.
handcuffed too and arrested. He's not been doing well since the truth came out about what an asshole he was to Britney.
True.
So yeah, karma's a bitch and he should have known better for sure.
Yeah.
People are over him. They've been having issues selling his concert tickets are down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, shit's not good in Justin's life.
I'm sorry, but I would not pay to watch his little
Yeah, can we
dance
pull
move.
that up?
That
I
one
need
was
to, I need
so
to relive
good.
that moment.
I love
once
that moment
again
in my life. That
Mhm.
was good for us. And his little cargo, or his little like khakis he was wearing.
Yep.
I love that.
Okay. Did I play that or no?
Yeah.
Hey.
Ace. Yes, sir. That was not what he was looking like being pulled
Slay.
over.
No, he had really soppy footwork. I just have to say, I love Jamie French so much, and if she ever wants to come on the show, I would just be so excited.
Hell yeah.
Love her.
We'll love to have her on.
She's so fucking funny. Anyway,
Yeah.
so yeah,
Just.
I don't know,
He just made a mistake.
just a little bit.
He was just a little drunk and a little high. Don't let me go in. Come to the back. Don't let me go in. All right.
Come here, girl. I always thought it was go ahead, be gay with it.
Go ahead. Be gay with it.
I like
Hell
his
yeah.
sexy back.
Mhm.
Purchase like the back.
Yeah.
Remember when that song was like scandalous?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, now it's nothing. It's
Oh,
like
Kevin
clean.
Kevin Gates. Was it Kevin Hates?
Kevin
Take my
hates.
tongue all up your. We just had a jam sesh to Kevin. Okay, well, yeah, that's it on Justin.
Next on the list. You like coffee. You like a nice coffee shop, right?
I just downed my last sip.
That's right, baby. We all love coffee here.
Mhm.
Nothing better than an overpriced coffee at a cute coffee shop.
Mhm.
One thing's
Mhm.
better, though, if there's some titties showing.
That's right.
Bikini Baristas is where it's at. Now, who has heard of this?
Me?
I had not, but I'm surprised. I would not be.
I found them on TikTok.
It's very cool. It's
Yeah.
kind of like Hooters or Twin Peaks, but coffee.
Yes, which I'm like, that's genius, honestly.
Mhm. Super smart.
We're talking about one specific bikini barista, though, that kind of went a little rogue. Got into a big fight, I should say.
Mhm.
Emma Lee, who is 23 years old and is a barista and owner of a South Seattle coffee stand called Taste of Heaven.
Mm.
So any of y'all in South Seattle?
And her name is Emma Lee,
Mhm.
not
It's
Emily.
Mhm.
Emma.
Just to
Mhm.
clarify.
Two
Last
names.
name Lee.
Or
Mhm.
middle name, who knows?
Oh, true. And of course, this place is known for their baristas wearing bikinis or kind of skimpy little cute outfits.
Mhm.
And Emma's in the news specifically because she smashed a customer's windshield with a hammer.
Go off, queen.
So basically, the customer threw both drinks that he got at her because he was really pissed off that the drinks cost so much. Apparently, he had ordered a 32-ounce coffee and a 24-ounce water, totaling to about $22, which we all know coffee shops are expensive nowadays.
Mhm. Especially if you're getting the experience of,
True.
beauty.
You're getting like a little show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I went to a coffee shop the other day, did not get an experience.
Oh.
Was using their Wi-Fi, shout out. But got two drinks, got a coffee and a tea. My total was like $25.
That's
So
absurd,
It's
though.
expensive.
What the fuck? And that is a lot. Even for the elevated experience, $22. Because like the 24-ounce water. I mean, maybe it was a water bottle.
Maybe it was like a smart water. Those bitches are like $6.
It could have been a bougie ass smart water, like a Fuji or something.
A 32-ounce coffee
or
is
Fiji. What's it called?
Fiji Mountain.
Yeah,
But
right.
they have a recall right now. I
Oh.
learned that at the Tampa airport.
They're a shitty brand. Don't buy
Don't know
them.
why.
Don't buy any
Um,
water bottles.
Anyways, though, 32 ounces of coffee is a lot.
But is it $22 worth? That's like 75 cents an ounce or something.
Wow,
like that.
math whiz over here. Math whiz Mary again, coming at you hot.
All right, do the math.
I don't know how to
What's
do math.
32 divided by 22?
Do you think I know anything about that?
I'm
sort?
asking the smart women over there, not you, of course.
Isn't it like 1.5 or something like that? 32 divided by
1.45. Wow, Karelly, math was Mary.
Oh yeah, see, she's way better.
Yeah,
than
but
I.
she.
Math is Mary. I love that.
Yeah, math was Mary.
That's a lot though. That is expensive. But you don't fucking throw stuff. What are
Yeah.
you, a toddler?
No, literally.
Good God, bro. Who taught you anything in life?
Before he threw the drinks at Emma, he said, direct quote, nobody's gonna miss you.
No one's gonna miss you.
I like how this dude's dressed. Like, look at his. Okay, well, we'll watch in a sec. In the video, they look like they're fighting over more than just the cost of the drinks, though. Emma said that this guy is a regular customer, which makes it even worse. So,
Yeah, so
what
what is
do
he?
you not understand?
You shocked?
And he had previously complained about the high prices. Then why are you coming back, you stupid ass?
you know why he's coming back.
Yeah, he is coming back. Okay, let's take a look at the video here.
This video shows the man outside of his car arguing with Lee. She told me the customer in the red shirt tried to talk the man down, but it quickly escalated. But
He's
it's when
kinda
the
dressed
man
up.
said this. When Lee felt threatened.
Like, okay, so you have no problem harming me. You're making that clear.
That's when the man tossed his drinks back at Lee. But
Like,
she closed
you
her
are
window
such a
just in
stupid.
time.
loser.
It's one thing to yell. It's one thing to get mad. It's one thing to even be outside of your car and try to threaten me. But to actually have the action behind it, it changed things for me where I was like, oh, no.
So she handled it with a hammer.
She
I
said,
personally
bet.
think that you thought that you were going to throw drinks on me and ruin my day. You're going to pay for a new windshield and it's going to ruin your day.
Even with the smashed windshield, Lee says he refused to leave, and she had no other option but to call the cops.
God, what a fucking idiot.
You
Well,
think that's worth smashing a windshield?
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's like assault.
Throwing a drink on someone?
Yeah, okay, maybe it's not assault, but it's extremely disrespectful.
It is.
It's aggressive
I
for
agree.
sure.
Get in her eyes. It's her business.
I agree. Yeah. But people feel very different ways about it. Okay.
Yeah, I can see that. It's a bit extreme. What do you think, Karelly? You were about to say something.
No, I mean, I think she's extremely just. Especially in the type of work that she does. Or like, I think that people, I don't know exactly how to say it, but like, she's not a sex worker, but she's using her body. You know what I mean? And I don't want to say that she is, but I guess people who use their bodies as like, to make money, I
Mhm.
guess they have disproportionate amounts of like aggression towards them.
Yeah.
Just because
Mhm.
people think that they're already like degrading themselves.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that this was, I mean, yeah, maybe because it could have been a little far, but I think that, I don't know, had this been at a Starbucks, do you think he would have thrown the drinks at their faces?
No.
Probably not.
I agree
You know
with
what I
you. Yeah.
So
But
I don't
it does
know.
happen, yeah.
It does happen, but I think that
I totally
there's
see
a
what you're
little bit
saying.
there's a little bit more risk because you don't really know what these men are capable of.
Yeah.
And she's already like showing a little bit more skin, which
Mhm.
is absolutely fine. She's she's allowed to do that. But I would also be a little bit more scared if if an aggressive man came at me like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'd be scared if a man came at me, period.
Defend yourself.
So obviously people had very mixed opinions on this whole thing. So she made an Instagram post. She says, due to unforeseen amount of tension this video has received, I want to take a moment to address the real issue here. The safety of women, more specifically those that are disproportionately less protected. We work alone in this industry wearing nearly nothing and interacting with men, most of which we don't know, all day. The majority of people we meet throughout our shifts are kind, respectful, overall amazing humans. However, on occasion, we see the ones that think it is appropriate to get violent, both verbally and physically. It's 2024, and the women in this industry know these interactions happen on way too regular basis, if not to us personally, to someone we know or love. At what point during an assault does a woman have the right to protect herself? What is the appropriate response? I know this man, this wasn't his first time being aggressive, but it is the first time he's ever gotten physically violent with me. He had gotten what he had paid for and was mad about the price. The fact that the first thing people want to know is what I did to deserve him throwing 2 drinks at me is disgusting. We need to change the narrative of these conversations. It is no longer the time of women that will smile and apologize, having our only acceptable response be the art of de-escalation. This time we will fight back. There is a famous quote, "It is better to die on your feet than live on your knees."
I agree with her. And I think it is assault.
I think it is.
Verbally and physically assaulted her.
Yeah.
So you got to defend yourself. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
And I think
Fuck around and find out.
I was looking at like the coffee shop's Instagram and stuff. I think she mostly works alone.
Most of them are tiny little
Yeah.
one person shops.
A lot of those just
Exactly.
drive-through coffee places are
just one person,
man.
yeah. So like, I mean, that in itself
Is
no matter
dangerous.
whatever the the outfits are, that is in itself really dangerous. You know what I mean?
And what is she supposed to do? Nothing?
Yeah.
Just let his ass drive away?
No, I agree.
Right.
Fuck this guy. Especially if he's a returning customer. It sounds like he's been a dick to her before.
Mm-hmm.
He needs
So now
to
you
be-
can call Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace. And
This
have a
is
nice day,
sponsored
sir.
by. You're going to need a full ass windshield
Yeah.
replace. Okay.
That's true. Safe Light doesn't be doing that, huh?
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Oh, they
do
right.
They do
be
replace.
replace. Okay, yeah. Call
Your
him up.
ass going to need a full ass replace.
Call him up, bro.
Emma said she talked to the officers and none of them said a single thing about what she did in the incident. She said they were more, focused on keeping the dude away. And she filed a misdemeanor assault charge against the customer. However, the man could take her to small claims court, obviously, for the cost of the windshield.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that would be ruled. I don't know.
Although she
'Cause
says
he started it.
he did.
It's true.
Fucking little bitch. But she says she's not worried about being brought in front of a judge and she should not be treated differently than any other barista just because she serves coffee in skimpy outfits. True that, girl.
Yeah, so hopefully she gets the right judge.
She said it's okay for him to be outraged, but it's not appropriate for me to respond.
Exactly.
True that.
Like, what the fuck? She's supposed to just stand there and be soaking wet and lose money on the drinks and everything?
Yeah. No, it's true.
Mm-mm-mm.
Men need to learn to control their emotions. I'm sick of it.
Mm-mm-mm.
Bro, you already paid for your coffee.
Oh, he did
No.
pay for it?
Yeah, he had already paid for it.
Oh.
She had already given him the drinks and everything. He already paid for everything.
So you paid
He was-
$22
To
to
throw it at her.
fucking loser.
Nobody's going to miss you.
And
No
that's-
one's going to miss
And
you.
that in itself is a threat. You know what I mean? Like, no one's gonna miss you.
Yeah,
if I
you could
kill
take
you.
that. Yeah.
Oh,
Very
I didn't even
true.
think of it like
That's
that.
Very
the
true.
first thing I thought. No one's gonna miss you.
That's what,
Mhm.
I think that's what made her feel threatened.
God, that's
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
That is. I didn't even think about it like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
imagine
how
if
else would
somebody,
he would have meant that?
Right,
Right.
right. No, yeah, I was wondering what the hell he meant by that. Ooh. Yeah, that's really creepy.
Yeah, so imagine if like he came back, like if this had happened, she didn't do anything, she didn't protect herself. He came back. What if next time he came back with a fucking gun? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, you don't know, especially in America.
yeah.
Nope.
So I don't know. I just think that I think that she was completely in
The right.
the right. Well, I don't want to. I mean,
Justified.
justified. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm. Yeah, let us know your thoughts on this whole thing. And have you ever been to a Bikini Barista establishment?
I want to go.
I know, it sounds fun.
I love a drive-through coffee experience.
Me too. We got a couple around here. I really like Black Rock coffee.
Me too. That's really good.
That's so good.
I will not go to Dutch Bros anymore.
Oh.
Why?
Because I don't want to talk. I don't want to hang out. Like, come on. Is anyone with me? That's so
Oh, no, I
annoying.
agree.
Hey, man, what's up? Oh, love your car. So what you're doing? What are you doing today?
What are
I'm
your
like,
plans?
Fucking nothing.
She'd be like,
I don't want to
jerking
talk.
off.
Wait, is that what they do?
Yeah, they talk
Yes,
to you.
they're
They
like
they
trained
have
to do that. They're trained to like compliment your car and then ask you what you're doing today. And like they're doing their job. All respect to the
Yeah,
Dutch
it's not
bros.
their fault.
No, of course. And I'm nice to them. But that's the thing is I feel guilty if I don't engage in a full conversation and then I end up there for so long.
One time, I was at the window for 15 minutes.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Dude.
if I was behind you, I would have been pissed.
I know.
Remember the time you and I were there and the guy started asking me what I do for work? Because I was like, oh yeah, we're just going back to work. And,
And you
and
started
I was
lying.
like, I don't want to. Well, I don't want to
Like,
get
I work
into
for
like
Google.
I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I told him I did Google Analytics, and then I started laughing, and then he was like, "Well, what'd you get your degree in for that?" And I was like, I don't even remember what he
Analytics?
said. Yeah, I started just like bullshitting.
You're like business or something.
That's kind of always my go-to when people ask me what I do for work. If I'm not in the mood to talk about it, I just say I work. I
For
work for
Google.
Google on the back end, is what I say.
Yeah, that's smart.
I
Because you
work
do
for
get a lot
Google's
of
back
questions.
end.
Yeah.
If you say you
Mhm.
work for a media company or whatever, or you own a media company, then obviously they have questions, which is fine.
Yeah.
I just say I work at an office. And they're like,
Mhm.
oh, what do you do?
I
I'm
work at an office. Sit at a desk.
I'm like, yeah, I was like, I just sit at a desk.
I got a
and
desk job.
Look at my computer.
Not lying. When we first started podcasting, an online store was the furthest thing from our mind, and now we're selling our very own merch at thesesh.shop. If you want to go shop right now, we have really cute pieces. Just saying, that's all thanks to Shopify because they make it easy and convenient to have your online store. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage, Shopify is there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell everywhere. From their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system, wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. And Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout, up to 36% better compared to other leading commerce platforms. And sell more with less effort thanks to Shopify Magic, your AI-powered all-star. Before we were using Shopify, keeping track of all the back-end stuff like the inventory was such a pain. Every single time we were trying to figure something out, if we needed to add more inventory or change the sales prices or whatever, it was so annoying to try and calculate on our own, but Shopify makes it so simple to use. And Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the United States, and Shopify is the global force behind Allbirds, Rothy's, and Brooklinen, and millions of other entrepreneurs of every size across 175 countries. Plus, Shopify's extensive help resources are there to support your success every step of the way. So if you are not using Shopify, I don't know what you're doing. You're making your life way harder for no reason. I'm telling you, Shopify is the best. They simplify everything and make everything run so smoothly. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/thesesh, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/thesesh now to grow your business no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/thesesh.
Okay, so in other idiot men news, we have 24-year-old YouTuber Alex Choi, who we've actually heard about and talked about before. And he is known for just general bullshit on YouTube, trying to take things to the next level, you know, how they be doing it out here. He's really known for his car shenanigan videos. And now he really fucked up because he's facing federal charges after allegedly directing an 11-minute YouTube video where 2 women in a helicopter are shown shooting fireworks at a Lamborghini that was racing through the desert, federal land. And apparently Alex was allegedly driving this car and conducting the girls in the helicopter to shoot the missiles. And all of this was for, obviously, the views. And officials believe that the video was taken at El Mirage Dry Lake Bed in San Bernardino County, just 60 miles northeast of LA. And the real kicker here is, like I said, this is federally owned land. So he's a real fucking idiot. So absolute worst place to do this. And the Bureau of Land Management provided photos of the tire marks left behind by the Lambo, according to prosecutors. Now, this guy has publicly admitted to being a trust fund baby. So he probably feels like he can get away with anything. And chances are he probably
can.
will. Yes, because yeah, we'll get more into why he is facing some pretty serious charges here. But let's hear straight from Alex himself.
Alex.
On how he's good to go, guys.
Alex,
Trust
man.
fund baby. Why would you ever openly admit to just living off daddy's money? Like that? So
I
embarrassing.
love your car. What do you do for a living?
I'm a trust fund baby.
Trust fund baby.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. How much money's in the trust fund?
More than enough.
More than enough.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, man.
Sick,
So
bro.
cool. So this video was actually shot in June of 2023 and uploaded in July of 2023. It was called Destroying a Lamborghini with Fireworks. It's getting attention now because he is now facing the consequences of his actions, thankfully.
A Lamborghini racing against the desert as it's blasted
Brilliant.
by a barrage of fireworks. An apparent nod to video games.
Not gonna lie, it
like
looks pretty sick.
Grand Theft
Looks like a
Auto.
movie.
But now that you
Looks like
write
a video
video
It does,
game,
yeah.
Alex Choi is facing serious jail time after he was arrested for putting explosives on an aircraft. Investigators say the video was originally shot in Southern California last year, and the crew did not have a permit for the
Dude.
stunt.
No permit
idiot.
needed for this, sir.
No,
It
all you
literally-
need is a trust fund.
It looks like GTA.
It does.
Damn, GTA. They need to make the new GTA come out.
It's coming out soon.
Yeah,
It comes
it's
out in
coming
like 2026 or some bullshit.
That game is really my guilty pleasure.
That
I-
game
yeah.
is
It's been
so,
so long
fun.
since I've played it, but it's so fun.
That game is so fun.
I love just
25.
watching too because I can't drive.
I'm not very
for
good at the
shit.
game, but watching people play the game is fun.
Mm-hmm,
It's coming out next year, guys.
The
Oh, thank
adrenaline
God.
you get when you get 4 stars.
So, and then you get away with it.
Uh-huh.
Like, let's fucking go.
I know, like, oh, they gave up.
Yeah.
I love that.
Sometimes my friends and I will purposely get on the game, obviously, get really, really go to the strip club, get drunk driving cars in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the game.
Get, whatever. And then just go crazy. And like the point of the game is to evade the cops, obviously.
Right.
Mhm.
It is so fun.
It's so
Oh,
fun.
so fun.
I love stealing.
thrill.
My favorite thing was always stealing the fire truck and just
Ah,
Yes.
wreaking havoc on the whole city, knocking down
Ah.
everything.
When GTA 6 comes out, we should stream it.
Oh my god.
Let's do
That'd be
it.
so fun.
Have you
become
guys seen it? It's
Twitch
like how
streamers.
real.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, it looks crazy.
looking.
It's like
Isn't it in Miami this time? It's supposed to be like
Yes.
Dade County.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's supposed to be that vibe, yeah. Crazy. But yeah, this literally looks like GTA. Allegedly, he made various references to himself coordinating the shoot and directing the video. Awesome, buddy. The affidavit also shares text messages between Alex and the camera company he used for the shoot.
I was gonna say he had to have
Oh, yeah.
professionals. It did look really good.
Mm-hmm. Specifically, in one message to Alex, the sender wrote an idea about cameras capturing the specific moment, direct quoting, insane 360-degree bumper shot with firecrackers.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Aren't fireworks like illegal in pretty much everywhere these days? 'Cause-
Especially
Yeah.
California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Well, in response, he allegedly wrote that he could get my friend with a helicopter out and attach cameras on the helicopter while he chases me.
Sick, bro.
So yeah, just really not doing a good job covering his
Mhm.
tracks here. Yeah, chances are this dude did not even look into what permits you need, or he probably just doesn't give a fuck because he's
Yeah.
like, whatever if I get in trouble. And I'm sure he didn't even think about the fact that it was federal land.
Also,
'cause-
you need Federal Aviation Administration approval
Yes.
to fucking fly a helicopter.
Yep. No, not when you're rich though. You don't need anything.
No, but it's like, oh god,
Oh, there's a moth. Karelly's
Whoa, whoa,
coming
whoa,
in.
whoa, 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 whoa,
Janelle,
whoa,
it's
whoa.
just an ugly butterfly.
I don't give a damn. Bye.
it's right above your head.
Whoa, okay.
And
See ya.
she's gone. Oh,
Oh my god, it's on Charlie! It's on Charlie! It's on Charlie's tail! Ah! What do you mean it's on Charlie?
he's literally in Charlie's tail.
What do I do?
He's okay. Charlie doesn't
What do I
care.
do?
Charlie's actually brave.
I save myself.
Those are so ridiculous. It's a moth. They don't even like bite or sting. Why are we so afraid of the moths? Charlie is like literally so close to me, shaking. You're scaring the shit out of him. Here, go see mommy. It's okay. Well, that was exciting. Anyway, I'm getting back to the story here.
We need to give Janelle some like exposure.
Oh my god.
So they believe that Alex purchased the fireworks in Nevada because they were illegal in California, of course, as we said. Alex was arrested on June 5th and charged with 1 count of causing the placement of an explosive or incendiary. Is that right? Incendiary? I never device on an aircraft. His pilot's license was suspended, according to Court Watch, and he was released a day later on a $50,000 bond.
Of course he was.
That's just like
That's
McDonald's
pocket
money
change,
for him.
yeah.
He's good. So
course.
yeah, he's out now. And if convicted, big if there, he's going to face a statutory maximum sentence of 10 years in federal
Dude,
prison.
his ass ain't going anywhere.
No, he can be fine.
July 2nd, he's scheduled for his arraignment. So
Well, let's hope. Let's just, say a little prayer that he serves a little time for this. At least a little bit.
Yeah.
Probably won't, but wishful thinking,
Hey, Janelle. How you feeling?
Bad. Also, my pants were completely undone during that. So I don't know if you guys saw anything, but if you did, you're welcome.
Yeah, little show there.
Sorry, I should have saved my son. I feel bad.
Yeah, you should have.
Would
All
you
right.
have done that, Sydney?
Pulled the moth off?
Yeah, of Callie.
I would. Yeah. At first, I thought Karelly was gonna be like, was it still flying?
Also, all my
No, it
Fritos
was dead.
spilled on the ground, so that's fucking cool. Thanks.
I am surrounded
Wait, where is it now?
By what? By what, Kendall? By who?
by the most lovely women in the world.
That's right.
Karelly was the one. That
I don't
killed-
want to hear any. I don't want to hear it.
Okay,
That was a fat one.
then
It
I
was
won't say
now-
it.
Okay, also, it was flying. It had been in here for a while, and I wanted to do it calmly, but then Janelle freaked the fuck out.
You should know that you say it's above your head. I'm out.
I didn't say it was above your
You
head.
terrified
did.
your child.
I
just
feel
so you
really
know.
bad. He's fine now.
He
He's-
loves moths, and he's like, "What is going on?"
Oh, he's such a good guy. He's my best boyfriend.
Okay, so Alex is definitely no stranger to these crazy stunts. Actually, a couple years ago, I think we talked about this at the time, but he filmed one of his friends jumping a Tesla in a residential neighborhood
Yeah,
in
we
LA.
did.
I could have sworn we talked. I
That's what we
remember
talked-
that.
Or at
I can
least I
even
remember
picture
talking
it.
about it in my life somehow.
Yeah, we did. I think we did. Luckily, no one was hurt, but it was stupid as fuck.
There's actually a
nonetheless.
clip of it. Let's go ahead and
Yeah, let's
refresh.
Let's watch.
the fact that it says Alex is definitely no stranger to these crazy slots.
They put that in there to see if you would say it. I was gonna try to get you to read that
Oh.
line.
Yeah. Watch it. I'm really watching.
So fucking dumb.
Boom. Dude, that landing would hurt so bad. Oh my god,
No one was hurt.
crazy.
Thankfully, no one was hurt.
That's insane.
This is giving David Dobrik brain. Dobrik brain.
Yeah, I guess he's
Brain.
just about as crazy
Doe brain over here.
with his fucking excavator.
Also, okay, I want to mention in this video, his description box says, "I'm glad to say, luckily, no one was hurt. I was not the one driving. One wrong move and many people could have been killed. Please do not try this at home. I have no idea this dude is going to jump his Tesla. I do not condone reckless behavior that endangers the lives of others. Everyone is lucky to be alive. Please
Yes, you
please let this video serve as a learning lesson, and I hope everyone impacted by this receives this form of justice. Their form of justice."
Okay.
Not only do you condone it, but you also conduct it, bro.
And you also uploaded it to
To
your
your channel. And
And
Yeah.
it's still up.
2 years later. Yeah.
Amazing. Well, I don't know what else to say on that.
Yeah, fuck this guy. That's all I have to say.
Mhm.
Hopefully he goes to jail for a little bit.
Yep.
He won't, though. Daddy's money. And you said daddy's home. Home to get me out of jail.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Alex. When will these boys learn?
Never. Well, that's enough for CSI today. Bunch of idiots out here.
What's new?
Mhm.
Why do men? And you know what they say, look good, feel good, do good. And that is why I like to look cute when I'm doing my little workouts. And Rhone has the cutest athletic wear, especially their sets. I'm obsessed with them. They also wash really well. Every time I bring them out of the wash, they feel brand new. They don't get stretched out. And I just love the way that they fit time after time. And they have products for all the ways you move. Breathable, durable, and sleek bras, shorts, skirts, leggings, tanks, hoodies, and more. Optimal for bar, Pilates, yoga, running, and more. And Rhone puts a premium on fit and functionality. Luxe fabrics like Cosmic Knit and Celestial Knit serve as the foundation, supporting your freedom of movement and breathability for optimal performance. Rhone stitches innovation into every chafe-free seam, creating soft, supportive, breathable layers. Rhone's Women's Studio collection features unparalleled softness and performance in sleek layers that are flattering and functional for your entire day. Also, what's really cool about Rhone's athletic wear is that they are treated with Gold Fusion anti-odor technology for more wears between washes, and you'll be fresh and clean all day long. That's another thing I really like. Most of the time, you kind of have to wash your athletic clothes after every time you wear it because they're kind of sticky and sweaty and nasty. But with Rhone, I'm actually able to wash them like every 2 to 3 times that I wear them, and it's really nice because it just saves me from doing a bunch of laundry. The Rhone Women's Studio collection can get you through any workout and straight into whatever comes next. Head to rhone.com/sesh and use promo code SESH to save 20% off your entire order. That's 20% off your entire order when you head to Rhone, RHONE.com/sesh and use code SESH. Rhone, for every day, forever you, forever forward.
All right. So, in other news, the ongoing conversation around Nickelodeon Dan Schneider, all of that mess. Obviously, we did a full episode on that. We've kind of been giving some updates here and there. We do have an update. Many of us were curious about Ariana Grande's experience.
Yes.
You know,
She
wondering
was-
if she was ever going to share anything because it was very, very disturbing.
Ugh.
The things that she was put through while on the show.
Yep.
Little recap. She had remember the potato
Oh,
thing? That
yeah.
I think really got me the most. And obviously spraying the liquid, the feet thing.
Yep.
The upside down water drinking.
Yep.
Disgusting.
So gross. So she finally has spoken out to some degree. She has shared some insight. It's very clear that she can't say a lot of things or might just not feel comfortable.
Sure.
And she certainly doesn't owe anyone an explanation. Like I've seen people being mad that she's not like coming out hard. And it's like, you people, you don't know. Okay. She doesn't owe anyone anything. And chances are she probably can't say anything.
Yeah.
I totally don't blame her. And I think she said quite a bit. I appreciated what she said. So let's take a look. She talked about this on Pod Crushed, which is a podcast that focuses on teens' memories. It's hosted by Penn Badgley. Thank you. Okay, and he's actually from the show Gossip Girl. I never saw that show, so that's why I
So
don't know.
good.
Or the show
Oh,
You.
Yeah.
Isn't that
I
like stalker show?
Hated that show.
Oh, I
that
love
show
Penn
was
Badgley.
so bad.
He used to have a band, and I saw him perform once.
He is
I
a
was like,
very
Really?
good-looking guy. He was the
Mhm.
best part of You, I thought, just because he was
Really?
fun to
He
look
looks not great there, in my opinion.
Really?
Maybe
Oh.
You
maybe
one?
because he looks
I think
like
he's a good-looking
creeper.
fella.
He looks like a creeper.
Yeah,
He
that's 'cause
doesn't-
that's the whole premise of the show.
He's
Is
a
he's
creeper.
a creeper. Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
like scary.
that show was actually okay. It was not bad the first season. It
I
got
agree.
progressively so
Mhm.
much worse to where I just had to stop.
I know-
couldn't finish the second season.
No,
I watched all seasons. The next one's coming out pretty soon.
they're doing more.
This is the very last one.
Ugh.
He's
good.
he's going to Paris, I think,
Oh.
with his son. He had a baby with Love.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
So he's
No.
like teaching his kid how to be a creeper too.
I think so. Yeah.
Mm.
The fuck.
Yep, probably.
Okay, so this episode is called Ariana Grande Part 1. I feel like I'm always messing up her name somehow. Is it Ariana or Ariana?
I don't know. I
I've
go
always
back
thought it was
and forth.
Ariana.
Same. Ariana Grande.
I feel like every
Ariana.
time I say it, people are like, "You're saying it wrong."
I think people say it both ways.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, didn't the whole thing come up that it's not Grande, it's like Grandy?
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
She said, like,
Like,
can we look that up? How do you actually say her
I don't
last
remember
name?
that. It was not
Ariana Grande.
Really?
I think so.
Grandy.
She was like correcting people at one point. Grande sounds great.
My grandpa said Grandy.
So should we all be saying Grandy?
Well, my brother kind of changed it to Grande because like Grandy was kind of like the I guess Americanized version of it, you know? Like made it more like, you know, chill, like whatever. And then my brother was like, we should say Grande. It's so fun to like say it. It's like funny. It's like a funny name. And my grandpa, but
okay.
It does sound better than Grandy. I'll say that.
She's Ariana big. She's big.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because she's quite
She's
little.
actually not big. She's small.
She's tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Ariana tiny.
Ariana tall.
Chiquita. Ariana pequeña.
Ariana poquito. Is poquito?
That means a little bit.
Oh,
Ariana chica. Which
chica.
means little. Or
Pequeño.
Ariana
Right?
pequeña. Or
Pequeña.
Ariana chiquita.
Chiquita. That's such a fun word to say.
Chiquita banana.
That's-
Whoa.
Yeah.
Light bulbs going off
Yeah.
for what?
Whoa. Fireworks going off in my brain right now.
Little banana.
Anyways. Ariana or Ariana Grande.
Or
Grande. We don't
Right.
know.
Why are we talking about her? So she has shared her thoughts on child actors and the whole documentary and how she's now reprocessing, that's the word she continually uses, her relationship with being on the show and the things that she went through. Since Quiet on Set came out, the conversation around child actors has obviously been a huge topic. We've had several people out there talking about it. We've been talking about it a lot.
Yep.
And Ariana starred in Nickelodeon's show Victorious and Sam and Cat, where she played Cat Valentine. I totally missed all of that. I never watched any of those
I
shows.
didn't watch much of it either. Like a little bit maybe, but I think by then we were like, I was too mature for Disney Channel or
Yeah.
for Nickelodeon by then.
Me too.
This is my prime
I
time.
was Disney
This
and
was your
MTV.
prime.
Yeah.
I was watching
MTV.
Broom Raiders.
Room
Oh,
Raiders.
yeah.
Mhm.
I was watching that one dating. Remember that?
Parental control.
Yes.
Oh my-
parental
yes.
control.
Yeah.
God, imagine the tea that's probably in all the production of those shows.
Wait, we should do
Probably
like
a
a
lot of
deep
minors.
dive into that.
If
of,
there's
like,
information out there, yeah, maybe we should look into
The
that.
dark side of MTV.
Ooh.
Sure, it's dark.
Yeah.
So she was 14 years old when she auditioned for Victorious with her best friend Liz Gillies. And both of them were cast for the show. And it started in 2010 and ended in 2013. And after that, she was casted in a spinoff of Victorious and iCarly called Sam and Cat with co-star Jeanette McCurdy. And this show only aired for 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of talked about this a lot more in depth in our Quiet on Set episode. So
If you haven't,
we can link it.
Yeah, go watch it if you haven't seen it. But yeah, like we said, the whole potato skit was in there. The water drinking skit, the foot thing in her mouth.
We talked about like the drunk drinking on set and stuff.
Yep.
And that would have been Victorious. And like I think we talked about it in the video, but in that video too. But there's a lot of like vlogs and videos that the kids had uploaded at that time where you can like kind of see a bong in the background. They're acting a little goofy funny. Like they're definitely under some influence.
Yeah, certainly seen that way. So it has been now 3 months already. God, time is flying by since Quiet on Set came out. And this is the first time that Ariana has spoken out about it. During the interview, she really doesn't directly talk about what the docuseries covered. You can tell, in my opinion, that she has a lot more she wants to say, or like maybe not wants to say, but has to say. There's more to her experience, but she took the really classy route and probably the safest route for her, because obviously the microscope on her is just insane. And if she says anything that's like a little too controversial or can get blown up, and even if it's good attention and she exposed, it's maybe just attention she doesn't want,
right?
And it's her trauma to keep private. But she did kind of reveal of a couple little things. So let's just take a look at what she had to say.
I was 14. And I flew out to audition with Liz Gillies for Victorious, and we were all very excited. And we got cast, and it was the best news we could hear. I mean, we were young performers who just wanted to do this with our lives more than anything. And and we got to, and that was like so beautiful. I think we had some very special memories, and we feel so privileged to have been able to create those roles and be a part of something that was so special for a lot of young kids. I think we're reprocessing our relationship to it a little bit now, if that makes sense.
Yeah, completely.
What are your thoughts on child acting?
Obviously, my relationship to it has and is currently and has been changing, and I'm reprocessing a lot of what the experience was like. That the environment needs to be made safer if kids are going to be acting. And I think therapists, I think there should be parents allowed to be wherever they want to be. And I think not only on kids' sets, I think if anyone wants to do this or music or anything at the level of exposure that it means to be on TV or to do music with a major label or whatever, there should be in the contract something about therapy is mandatory twice a week or thrice a week or something like that. And I was actually talking to Max Martin about this the other day because he was always such an amazing person to talk to about the stressful parts of what I was experiencing. And he was just amazing. But a lot of people don't have the support that they need to get through performing at that level at such a young age, but also dealing with some of the things that the survivors who've come forward. And there's not a word for how devastating that is to hear about. And so I think the environment just needs to be made a lot safer all around. And like I said, I'm still in real time processing my relationship to it. But the beautiful thing about it was that Liz and I got to fall in love with these characters that we created and learn what it feels like to be so in a character that you can't, separate yourself from it. And there were things like that. But the rest of it is still being worked on.
Definitely. I mean, I think it's not just in Hollywood and it's not just on like certain sets. It's undoubtedly true that anybody who's going to be a really professional, competent, experienced, technically like veteran performer by the time you're in your like 20s, you have to have been doing it for a long time. And I don't think there's anybody who's gotten there who hasn't experienced, all these degrees of what you should and could call exploitation. But as you're going through it, it's not just that one thing. There's a million layers to it.
Right.
As you said, I mean, devastating is a great word to describe the things that are coming to light now. It doesn't mean that it's just like across the board a negative experience for everybody who's doing it. And I think that's a really complicated and strange.
It changes it a lot.
Yeah.
It changes it a lot. And that's what I think I'm reprocessing in any work environment. I'm glad that this conversation is happening here and also in the world, because it's also just kind of a cultural shift that's happening where it's not just actors and singers and whatever. If you ask anyone who's ever worked ever, if they've ever been sort of like, dealt with a boss that had a really bad ego and temper and whatever, or if they've been sexually harassed or even assaulted, or it's everywhere
It is
ever.
everywhere.
It's like,
I mean, statistically, it's prevalent. I think
it's prevalent.
We point the finger a lot and fail to often remember, like, this behavior is prevalent. It's a
we're
norm.
used to. We're told it's normal,
Yeah.
and it's changing. And I think that's a really nice place to see the world in unison, standing in a place where we're like, that's changing.
Yeah,
that's unacceptable. And there's also a strange pattern that occurs where it's really taken advantage of how much it means to the young performer to get a laugh from Video Village. You're like, oh shit, like I'm doing something great. Like, this is funny. This is good. And
by the way, Video Village, we should say, is where all of the producers and the director are watching the monitors of like what's being captured on camera.
Yeah,
interesting.
So it's interesting because I think that was speaking specifically about our show. I think that was something that we were
pause it really quick.
Convinced was like the cool thing.
She makes such an interesting point about that. Of I can't imagine being on set just in general as an adult or whatever, and obviously some of it is improv and you get the laughs from your quote unquote like the superiors and how rewarding that would be, but especially as a kid, that's what you're really looking for. And so I could see how even more so you're willing to let your standards go or put up with something that you shouldn't have to, just for the sake of impressing these, especially adults in that scenario, and really thinking you're just like, oh, I'm doing a good job. They're impressed with me, and I didn't really think of it, in that sense, how powerful that must be in the moment while you're acting.
Yeah, that dynamic.
Yes.
And how you'd be like thinking that things are normal,
right?
Because you're getting the reaction
exactly
from those at the top.
Yeah.
Thing about us is that like we pushed the envelope with our humor, and the innuendos were like we were told and convinced as well that it was like the cool differentiation.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think it just all happened so quickly, and now looking back on some of the clips, I'm like, that's. Damn, like really?
Yeah.
Shit! Like if my daughter, sorry to,
No.
I just you think about it. It's like if I had a daughter, it's like and. Yeah.
The craziest part of that is like how many people have to approve it. Like when you start working in
so
television,
many adults.
So many adults at least.
So many adults approved that. So it's like there's no spirit of responsibility towards children.
Right.
There's a spirit of like a bottom line, a
there
financial
is a bottom
line.
line.
That's really the craziest part. I think that's so many adults that it went through so many people.
Yep.
And that's what we kept saying when watching it together. Like how could no one have done anything at any point? And it's interesting that she talks about being like sort of aware that these things were inappropriate, but she thought of them. She was, convinced at the time that it was cool that the show's like pushing the envelope with its humor and these innuendos and and now looking back at it with adult eyes, but thinking like there were adult eyes on it at the time,
and everyone said it was okay.
Yeah. Yep. Even like to the highest up at Nickelodeon that they were like, yep, this is good. Not only are we abusing all these children, but we're going to put this out to other children, millions across America. Okay.
You and I talked about this during our Quiet on Set episode where we were like, why did no adult at some point be like, oh, what the hell is going on? This is not okay. And I think it's because, again, it's that whole thing of like, they don't want to be the ones to potentially lose their job, to look bad in front of their peers or whatever it is.
And everyone around me seems cool with this.
Right.
So I don't want to be the odd man out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you brought up a great point of like, there should be some type of third party counsel that every set is required to hire, that they have no stake in the game, essentially, of like, if they call out some bullshit, they're not going to lose their job, or
ratings don't matter to them,
right?
Kind of thing.
This is like a non-biased third party establishment where it is their job to keep these kids safe, and then
they make the final calls.
Or at least they are the ones to throw a red flag. Without worrying about their jobs.
Yeah, it should almost be an organization throughout Hollywood on any childhood set, or just really any set, that just has no stake in the game,
or have like
can come in.
Well, I don't know. I was gonna say lawyer. I don't know if that's really
like a liaison, like a liaison.
I don't know. Someone who their only job is to make sure that people are remaining, doing the right thing morally and ethically for kids on set.
Mm-hmm.
And then the things that weren't approved for the network were snuck onto like our website or whatever it was. And that is another discovery. But going into it, I guess I'm upset.
Yeah.
But, towards the end, my mom was allowed to come to set when I was like, little.
She wasn't allowed to come to set?
When we were younger, they were allowed to come to run-throughs sometimes or like things like that, like occasionally, I think. But
So my
yeah,
mom.
towards the end, she was there like a little more. And we've been talking a lot about this recently. And she's been like sort of, no, but I think that it should be provided that if you're going to be doing this on this scale and your life is going to turn into something that it is if you do it, if it goes well and if you get to do it and you get to be on the stage at the Grammys and, your dreams are coming true, there should be an element that is mandatory of therapy, of a professional person to unpack what this experience of your life changing so drastically does to you at a young age, at any age. It's just really gets you for a second. Just a quick detour.
Yeah.
Speaking of
really quick, just to give you let you know why she's crying. One of the women, I give her like a really nice compliment, so she that's why
she's
crying.
kind of tearing up from that. Okay, thanks for the context.
The funniest things that have happened in the like world that is so many degrees removed from what we are actually doing in real life. One of the funniest stories when I was becoming whatever I became was that my therapist couldn't even work with me anymore. I think it was, of course it was, but they said that my therapist couldn't even work with me anymore. I've been with that therapist for 15 years.
Wow.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
No, we literally send it to each other from time to time as like a joke. I'm like still going strong.
Okay, so roll it back a little bit. She said someone's name, but it was the podcast itself took that out, huh? Maybe she asked them.
I think she I don't know, but
she thinks she just mouthed it. It sounded like it was muted.
I think it was muted.
Can you go back? Let's take another look.
And we're just like we're me and Sydney were just speculating.
Yeah, we just think it's maybe Dan Schneider, just because.
Or it could have just been anyone that she just didn't want to publicly out.
It
Let's
kind of
just
looks
see,
like
though.
she's saying Schneider. Like we just read her lips.
Okay.
Was that my therapist couldn't even work with me anymore? I think it was. Of course it was, but they said that my therapist couldn't even work with me anymore.
Oh no! And she said, "Of course it was."
Yeah,
you should be ashamed.
Kind of looked like Brian Peck to me.
Oh, it could have been.
I don't know.
Can you run it back a second?
Run it back in slow mo.
Therapist couldn't even work with me anymore. I think it was. Of course it was.
It did kind of look like Brian Peck.
I don't know though.
My therapist couldn't even work with me anymore. I think it was. Of course it was.
It's hard to read.
Yeah, that is tough.
Whenever
let us know what you guys think.
But maybe
looked like she said Patrick something. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking. I don't know if she would even if she's not willing to get into the details of anything of her experience. Really, I doubt she would bring out a big name like Dan or Brian. Yeah, it's probably someone that we haven't even heard of yet. That afterwards she was like, I probably shouldn't have said that. I don't want to deal with that.
Exactly.
So it's
kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but that's interesting that they would leave her mouth. Like you'd think they'd blur or like do a beep or just cut it. Yeah.
So maybe
interesting.
So maybe it was, I don't know.
Yeah.
Let us know what you guys think.
There is so much more to this story.
Oh, for
and
sure.
Maybe she wants to say it and can't. Maybe she doesn't want to say it, and that's totally fine.
I think she's got a lot of emotion. You can tell there's a lot of emotion going on. And I know you said that she's tearing up because someone complimented her. But like she gets compliments all the time. I wonder if that was kind of like a trigger moment to let some of that emotion out. But I feel like it's underlying something else is going on.
Could be.
You can see it in her face too.
Yeah.
Like she's just even with her hand motions and
yeah.
I feel kind of sad, and I don't know that much about Ariana Grande, but like watching her in this interview, she looks very down. Like her energy is just so low. You know what I mean? Like I hope she's okay. I don't know.
I think it's probably because she's just talking about this. I mean, you could be right. I'm sure. I mean, there's a lot going on. In her
I'll
life
ask
all
her
the time,
tonight.
but-
I don't know.
Yeah. Ask her.
What do you mean tonight?
When I go hang out with her after work.
Oh, I thought you were like going to her show or something.
No, but
oh my god, if Ariana Grande came here.
Remember we were supposed to go at one point? Didn't we have tickets and then something happened?
No, you never bought the tickets.
Oh, we thought we had tickets.
And then I was like, where are they? And you were like, Josh, where are the tickets? And he was like, I didn't buy the tickets. And we were like, oh, so we don't fucking have any tickets.
Damn. I do love her though. One of the best voices
she's amazing
of all time, in my opinion.
She is so talented. I agree 100%.
So good. So anyway, so good.
So good. So good. So good.
Anyway, though, to go on with this story, there's been a little Jojo Siwa drama thrown into the
Mix.
conversation here around child acting and whatever. This actually is Anneliese Vanderpool, which I remember her. Obviously, That's So Raven was like my favorite Disney show.
It was so good. You can gaze into the future.
Yeah. Should we sing more?
If like a life would be a dream.
Life is a dream. Seeing trouble from a distance.
That was a great
Okay.
show. I loved That's So Raven. And I always really liked her character, Chelsea.
I love Chelsea.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you guys remember? I always think of, remember they would do like these little, during commercials, there'd be like little skits sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And there was the whole, like all the Disney crew singing one of the Lion King songs. Like they were
No.
singing like The Circle of Life. Does anyone out there remember this? I was like
What?
so moved by it.
What did Raven do?
I mean, they were just singing. But I remember Anneliese had a good voice.
Okay. Thank you for that. Awesome.
Random.
And it moved you though.
It moved me. I was like, I need to, well, because I used to just record things with VHS tapes. So I recorded it so I could rewatch it over and over again and sing along. So weird beef going on here. JoJo is beefing with Anneliese Vanderpool.
Dude, JoJo's beefing with everyone all the time.
JoJo.
Green guest on my podcast.
Okay, so she has been posting some shady TikToks taking aim at Disney, rightfully so, I
Dude,
think.
Disney's got hella skeletons in their closet.
Yeah.
They need to make an expose on Disney.
I know, that's coming out next, I bet.
I'm ready for that.
Mm-hmm. So on the show, if you never watched it, she played Raven's best friend and roommate, also in Raven's Home, which was a spinoff of That's So Raven. I never watched that one.
I love That's So Raven. I watched it just for like a little shits and giggle moment. And it was actually really, really good.
Really?
Raven's Home was.
I think I did watch like maybe one episode.
Yeah.
Doesn't she have a daughter in it or
Yeah,
something?
so Raven has a daughter and a son.
Oh.
She married remember I think his name was Devon from That's So Raven, the crush that she had.
Oh, yeah.
So she marries him, has his babies, has 2 of his kids.
Oh.
They'd end up getting divorced. Chelsea marries this like millionaire whatever man and has this beautiful life, but then finds out that he's a scammer. So then she gets all of her money taken away, moves in with Raven, and then the show goes on from there.
Okay.
So it's about them living together as single mothers.
Yeah.
Okay. So that show started in 2017 and they actually had 6 seasons. And Disney has announced that the show is coming to an end.
Well,
The
yeah.
6th and final season aired from April to September of 2023. But Disney announced the premiere of a new spinoff show of Raven's Home called Alice in the Palace. So I'm guessing one of the kids' name is Alice. Is that what they're referring to?
I don't know, actually.
Well, Raven
To the
Simone will
end.
actually direct and executively produce that show. Dude, honestly though, Raven annoys the fuck out of me. Raven Simone is like a human. I loved her growing up. She used to be on The View. Remember, I used to always watch The View.
Oh, yeah, you were a View girl.
And she was so annoying on that show.
Really?
Oh, she had some bad, like, look up Raven's worst moments on The View.
Really?
Yeah. Are you actually looking it up? I just meant to the people out there.
Oh.
It's probably not worth watching.
Okay.
I can't remember. There was just so
Probably
many times where I was like,
copywritten.
oh, you were so annoying. I can't wait. I think she left the show eventually.
Oh, I really like her.
I did too. But I mean, I watched like hours of her and just
Yeah.
burnt out quick. Wish her the best. Don't hate her. Like super
I can't
annoying.
stand her.
Extremely annoying.
That's fine. You can have your opinion.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Doesn't mean she's a bad human.
But anyway, after the announcement of the show's cancellation, Anneliese shared a TikTok where she seemingly was, I mean, very clearly, honestly, relishing in the show's dismay. She's very openly happy that it's falling apart. Let's take a look.
It says, when I found out Raven's Home was canceled.
No, I can't laugh yet. I've got to hold it in.
Oh,
Yeah. Which I don't know how I feel about this. It's hard because we don't know her experience. We don't know what tea she has on Disney or on who knows what she's like happy about, what happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think it's pretty immature and just like lame to celebrate the downfall of like someone, especially because Raven was involved in producing it. And I don't know, she could be justified. It's hard without the whole story. I just think it's kind of like immature.
And I think the reason why she's taking this approach with it is because in an episode of that Wizards of Waverly Place podcast.
It's Wizards of Waverly Pod.
Yep, that one.
It's another Podco show.
Yep, which we'll talk about in a second. She has her own Podco show now. Anneliese does. But Anneliese went on that Wizards show and was talking about how they never told her that she was fired. She just found out one day that she was fired from from Raven's home.
So that's why she's pissed.
She's pissed is because they never told her.
Yeah.
But
so like maybe they deserve that and she has every right to whatever. So
and then
I don't have too
But I wonder why she
an
got
opinion
fired.
on it.
Why'd she get fired?
Exactly. Yeah. And she didn't go into that. She just said that she was just unexpectedly, unannouncedly fired.
Well, what'd you do? I don't know.
Or maybe
she
it was
didn't do
a
anything.
super fucked up reason.
Yeah, maybe she didn't do anything. I don't know.
Again, it's hard to judge that moment. It just seems a little like
childish.
Did you need to? Yeah, I don't know. But like maybe she had every right.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Now, this is where JoJo comes into play, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
She comments on it, saying 6 seasons and now a spinoff. I think they're doing just fine. Also, look at your account. Your highest views come from talking about the show / Raven as well. Got him!
That's a diss. It is true, though.
Yeah, but why is she...
Just like, why not? Just, again, more childish.
But then JoJo
like
hops
JoJo,
on there.
so.
Yeah. So then she responds to JoJo saying, highest views, quotes, exactly, you're catching on. Now put some respect on my name, little girl. I walked so you could dance.
Really, though? Did you?
I don't know about that.
She's only dancing because of Anneliese Vanderpool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right. I don't know. I think she's dancing because of Abby Lee Miller.
Yeah, acting like she's like one of the first actresses of all time, just paving the way for everyone else. That's like okay.
It's giving Jojo Siwa saying that she invented K-pop.
It is.
Yeah, right. They're kind of
is.
like it's coming from the same cloth here.
Mhm.
It's the pot and the kettle, as they say.
So highest views exactly are catching on. So what is she trying to say? Like other people
That's the point.
Don't like Raven in the show. They're watching because they also agree with me. Is that what she means by that?
No, I think she just means like highest views. Yeah, you're catching on. That makes sense that those videos get the highest views. We'll watch a video of her talking about it on the podcast, and she kind of explains it a little bit better.
Yeah, no, I listened to it, but I think she's saying like, yeah, there's like a lot of people who agree with me. That's why they're getting the highest views.
Yeah, or she's saying like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess, or like I still get views, and well, so does JoJo. So what's the diss there?
Yeah, I think it's more so like nice diss JoJo. That wasn't really a diss. Like that's the point of it.
That's
I
the
guess.
point. Yeah.
I think she's saying like there's tons of other people who agree with me.
Okay, let's just watch this clip here.
Okay, so it's a TikTok to a sound, but if you're listening, it says, she posts.
It says when JoJo
JoJo's
Siwa
comment.
trolls you on TikTok.
Yeah,
I was in rehab at like 15. I feel like this is not my biggest issue.
she changed it to I was on Disney when I was 15. I feel like this is not my biggest issue.
Being like, bitch, I've been
there, done that.
Yeah, Which tea.
Okay.
The beef. This is so funny to me.
I know.
And also so stupid.
I know, like, why is this happening?
Oh my god.
What?
I thought a spider crawled on my foot.
What was it?
I don't know. It felt like something was crawling, but I think it was just my mic cable.
No.
I think it was my mic cable. It was my mic
chips
cable.
are all over.
Yeah,
the
the
ground.
chips fucking spilled on the ground.
It's the moth. It's moving
me.
still.
Oh, there is a moth underneath me?
Yep. It's on the plug thing. Look down, Janelle. It's
hell to the no. Hell no.
Hell no. To the no. Say hell to the no. Here, it's in my hand. Someone get it. Someone get a thing. It's moving in my hand. Oh my gosh, I'm so brave. I'm such a wild person. I'm like Steve Irwin. Here you go.
Shut the F up. Shut up. What are you going to do with it? No.
Spare one of them.
Please don't. No!
Sydney goes, please. She's begging for her life.
Don't be so mean. She just like throws them in. Ew,
I would-
Dude, my brothers used to pick up dead moths and throw them at me.
I had a
Hold me
boy throw
down and throw them.
a daddy long leg on me.
A boyfriend?
No, no, just a boy.
Oh.
This one kid.
I just overcame my fear of moths.
Yeah, that was really good.
What'd you do with it?
Just threw it outside.
They're not scary, dude.
Yeah, they are.
Why though?
Did it tickle you?
They're scary. I don't know.
It
Hell,
was
disrespect.
give me your
and my
hands.
Scare.
It was fluttering in my hands like this.
Ew, I don't like that.
Okay, back to it here. So it sounds like Anneliese has been teased. Is it Anneliese or Anneliese?
I think it's Anneliese.
Anneliese. Okay,
She's
I think
Dutch.
so too. Okay, so she has also teased like spilling tea that she has on Disney, which I'm sure she does with how long she was working there. But I guess she's waiting for her NDA to expire before she can publicly say anything, or maybe she's gonna like write a book or something. Yeah, she actually is considering writing a tell-all. I forgot she did say that.
I would love to know what she has to say, man.
I know. I'm sure she's got a lot.
Yep.
Because she was also really close to like Orlando Brown.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
And have you guys seen him?
Yeah.
I
man.
feel so bad for him.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do
It's
too.
really
bad.
sad.
He's had some funny moments. Like recently, there's been some like clips of him saying stuff where I'm like,
really?
yeah, I just loved him growing up. Yeah, there's all types of like rumors and allegations, and I don't really fully feel prepared enough to speak on that. And I think he's done some things that are probably not great if
I was
they're in
gonna
my
say
memory.
he's been charged with misdemeanor domestic violence.
Yeah, he's not a good dude.
And I know he's had like
I forgot about
struggled a
that.
lot
Yeah, I
with
did
addiction.
too. I had to look it up.
Yeah, but I mean he's fucked
had-
up from probably being in this insane
not
industry.
excusing it, obviously, but
Yeah.
I'm sure Disney did not help at all.
He had an episode on No Jumper, which was I watched that a while ago.
Oh God, No Jumper.
Really fucking interesting.
Really? I gotta watch that.
Yeah, it's like it's. I mean, it wasn't. I wouldn't say it's a good episode, but it's just very interesting.
No Jumper has some of the
Wackest.
some of the interest, just wild guests.
How does
I
he
loved
get these
his
people?
Lil Dump interview. That was amazing.
Who the fuck?
I don't know, some rapper named Lil Dump.
Didn't
and then
just...
he talked about how his daddy was a Big Dump. And then he threw up on the show like 3 times. And literally the podcast is titled Lil Dump Throws Up on Set and Has to Leave. Look it up. Type in Lil Dump No Jumper. Me and Josh loved this.
Wait, this is fun. How does he get all these random people?
Didn't he just have Tucker Carlson?
He has a lot of...
He had Tucker
I think
Carlson.
he did.
Yeah.
He gets some of the most random interviews.
Lil Dunk throws up repeatedly during
Lil
an interview
Dump.
and is forced to end it early.
It's amazing.
Shit,
He's like
man.
drinking lean during it. It's just so funny though when he starts talking about his dad, Big Dump. So yeah, Anneliese has appeared on many podcasts in the past talking about her time on Disney. Like we said, she went on Wizards of Waverly Pod, Hold for Sound podcast, growing up with Devon Werkheiser, and now she has her own show with Christy Carlson Romano, who is Ren Stevens and Kim Possible. And that show is called Big Name Bitches.
Right.
Big Name Bitches. So that's a Podco show.
Mhm.
God, that one's like pretty edgy compared to
The rest of
all of
them.
them are like Disney themed shows, and then Big Name Bitches. God, stepping the fuck out.
They're turning into bad girls, just like JoJo.
I was a bad girl.
Okay. So last week on June 14th, Big Name Bitches uploaded an episode where Anneliese addresses the feud with JoJo. The feud.
There's a fucking
Literally
feud.
comments back and forth. Let's take a look.
That's literally us.
Hilarious.
Yep.
Shout out! Let's start this episode off right. No, shout out to JoJo because we got to talk about her last week, and I feel like she kind of helped our numbers. You know what I mean? So who's winning now? JoJo.
Why would you say that?
And Christy mentioned that JoJo had commented on one of my TikToks, and I was like, what the hell are you talking about? We posted that on Instagram, and it did so well, and a lot of people said they listened to our episode because of that, just because of the JoJo talk, the JoJo interaction. And so, listen, hate sells, hate wins, and I'm here for it, okay? No, there's no bad publicity. Gosh, I did clap back, though. Can we talk about it? I did. I mean, I just, honestly, I feel like I just had to say something. I was like, you can't come on my page, right? Like, I've never trolled. I've never gone on anyone else's page. She is 12 years old, though, so I can't... You know what I mean? Like, I can't fight with a 12-year-old.
She is like 20 or 21 or something. Oh, she just turned 21. That's
okay,
right.
so I got the
She's
the
21.
numbers
She went
inverted.
to Disneyland.
So she writes, and it's still up there. Okay, so I did this TikTok, and I'm
For
basically
now.
making fun of Raven's Home being canceled because it's hilarious. And this TikTok is harmless. And the TikToks is when I found out Raven's Home was canceled.
Doesn't give a
And,
fuck.
JoJo's
Just give her that.
6 seasons and now a spinoff. I think they're doing just fine. Also, look at your account. Your highest views come from talking about the show / Raven as well.
We know that.
She's silly, right? Let me say she little.
She did not read the room. Reading the room was that you've been doing this on purpose.
What she wrote is so stupid. I'm sorry, but what she wrote is so stupid. It is though. She missed the point. I literally go highest.
She didn't understand. She doesn't understand the nuance.
She's 12 years old. She's 12 years old, you guys. Okay.
21.
Yeah. No, I think it's I'm pretty sure it's 12. Anyway, here's my response.
Okay, good.
In quotes, I go, highest views? Exactly. You're catching on. Now put some respect on my name, little girl. I walk so you could dance, in quotes. And then I did a little emoji of two beers cheersing and a loaf of bread.
Slay!
If you read the Disneyland story, you understand. I don't want to go too hard in it. She's going to have a hard.
I like this part. Let her talk. Back this up. This was good.
She's going to go through it. She's changed.
I'm happy that she acknowledged this.
You know, she's been in the public eye since a very young age, and she's just going through it. She's going to go through it. She's changing and all the stuff. I think, she has like a little crush on Raven, and that's why.
Okay, but I don't like that.
Well, crush her. She appreciates her in a way that she wanted to advocate for her, obviously. Yeah.
Nice save,
don't
Christy.
Care.
Yeah.
I either way, I don't care. But so I guess at Disneyland, she got like drunk, which we have all done. We've all done the Disneyland drunk thing. But I guess she was at Disneyland with like friends or something, and she drank, and they filmed her and put it on TikTok, and they were like throwing bread at her, and she just looked a little bit like
other random people were filming it.
Not nice.
No, I know. But anyway, I had to comment on that. So I'm glad I did. It's
Why did she even
now,
bring that part of it up?
I think.
Because she commented with
the bread,
the emoji of bread and beer. Meaning like she was drinking, Jojo was drunk, and her friends were throwing bread at her.
Your face. Okay. That was, I think, really weird to say she's got a crush on Raven.
Yeah, that is.
Are you just saying
weird.
that because she's gay? So you're just, and so is Raven. So therefore, you're like, that's so
just
inappropriate.
automatic.
And I feel like Christy automatically knew like that is
like,
fucking inappropriate to say,
weird.
and tried to save that. Be like, no, she just wants to.
Maybe she just appreciates her as another actor or whatever.
Yeah. Whatever. Who cares?
Jojo hasn't responded. We're waiting for her response.
She probably doesn't even know. She's too busy. She's doing that dance. I see her doing that karma dance.
Dude, she's teaching everybody that karma
everywhere.
dance.
She is. Everywhere. I mean, at least she's owning it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Did you see that video of her performing? Maybe you guys, one of you sent it in, or I just saw her performing and like just like putting her hands in her pants.
Yes,
What?
I saw that on
I
stage.
didn't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had hands in her pants on stage.
Like just trying to do like a risky little move.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
it was pretty risque.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, risque.
Squirrels in my pants.
Well, people are giving her shit for like saying she's, going bad, but then is it actually not?
Yeah.
And, so maybe she's just trying to step it up.
I think she's trying to kind of do the whole, like Miley Cyrus humping the foam finger type of thing,
Yeah.
Just
Let her
humping
do
her
her
hand.
thing, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's all I got to say about that.
That's all we have about that. God, I feel like we've been recording forever.
Yeah, we have.
It's only 1:30.
Oh wow!
All the
Look
moth interruptions.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
she's drinking Tito's on stage. Go off, queen.
yeah. This is when she puts her hands in her
Mm-hmm.
pants.
I like the outfit.
Damn. You're 21 for one day.
Sorry, baby. Don't you remember being 21?
I do.
Being crazy.
Drinking like a fish.
I chipped my tooth on a handle once at a frat house. Sydney, you were with me, remember?
Yeah, we celebrated.
Oh, you were there too, Janelle. That was a really bad night.
That was the night?
Yep, I chipped my tooth.
Okay.
I was just walking around with a handle.
Yeah, you said it do
In
be
that
like
nasty frat house. So dark in there. I was tripping over shit and I fell.
and just face planted into the bottle.
My
Mhm.
purgatory is a
Mhm.
frat house.
Literally, though.
Oh, it's so awful. I never want to be
Sticky
in one again.
floors, moist
Disgusting.
ceilings.
Ugh, stinking Lincoln.
Remember, like they had one of the frat houses like had a weird stage. I remember dancing on a stage with you.
There's like yeah. It was like a little
And you too. You were there
makeshift
too.
club in the basement.
Yeah,
Cool. Love
Mm.
that. Miss those days.
we wouldn't have been allowed to have that at ours because Greek life is so sexist. Can you imagine if we had like
You aren't allowed to have
like a-
alcohol in sorority houses.
we can't even have a party.
Right.
Parties are not allowed for women, but men, no fucking rules. Have a
No.
stage, underage, whatever, anything
Have a
goes.
stage underage.
Well, they would. They were actually didn't care if they got in trouble too because they loved being disaffiliated. Remember, like it was like nice for them because then they're like, well, now no one gives a fuck what we do.
They're like frat rules or whatever. Whoever the council, I don't know what it's called, is
Panhellenic.
No, that's sorority.
Panhellenic.
Yes.
No, Panhellenic.
I don't remember what the guys is.
Why
but
would
yeah,
you be in a fraternity then if you like when?
Because it's for the brothership.
But like, but you like don't even get anything really from it because you're not It's not associated with the school.
It's the brotherhood.
Because that's what they don't. You think they're there for like the accolades
want
and
to be
connections?
associated to the school.
That's how they always pitch it to you too. Like, oh, you're gonna have all these connections and jobs and networking, yeah, and it's gonna look great on your resume.
Hey, I'll tell you what. How'd you get this job, Sydney?
Okay.
You know what? That is true. Oh, thank God.
I was about to say the same, but that's actually not the truth.
I'm so glad I did
so
sorority
funny.
just for the fact that I met Sydney from it.
Yeah, honestly, it's the only way we met. We would have met each other.
So you can thank the sorority.
I am. I'm thanking them right now. Sister
I'm so glad we
Mary
paid for-
and Mary Hogue. We'd have to like learn the founders' names and
I don't remember anything about anything.
It's such a fucking cult. It's so cultish.
oh, it is.
If it was at any other school besides the one I went to, I would not have joined.
No,
I'll just say that.
100%. I mean, we went to school in Cowtown. There was nothing else to do.
No.
And it was pretty laid back, but
still,
it was pretty whack. There was some whack times looking back now as an adult. I'm like,
Oh, I can never do it
interesting.
now. Like remember the Cartier.
Cartier?
The Cartier bracelets, like the girls now that
Cartier.
Oh yeah, we were watching the
Oh.
TikToks.
Oh my
this.
God.
Like Cartier.
Oh, for
on like Rush Talk.
Oh yeah, isn't that a big thing? The Rush.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
shoes are Golden Goose. My shirt is
Golden Goose.
What do they call it?
Yeah.
The pants store.
The pants are
Cartier, David Yurman, Chanel,
Oh my
YSL.
YSL. Sorry,
See,
I'm
at
not
our
trying to
school, it
make
didn't
fun of
matter
people.
what you wore.
No.
It was no one gave a fuck. It's crazy how different it is in the South, and even like at
Yeah.
the bigger schools like CU Boulder, it's pretty
Yeah.
intense over
Is
there
it?
too.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
compared to-
stoners at CU Boulder.
Mm-hmm. No, it's still intense.
It's pretty.
They had
intense.
lobster dinners over there.
I want
I remember
lobster
my friend was
dinners.
in one.
Damn.
They had, like,
Oh my
had
God, it's a
lobster.
Salisbury steak.
No, we got
It's cold as fuck in the middle.
Oh, we did get chicken cordon bleu though. Remember?
I was so lit. Chicken cordon bleu night was fire, man.
Mhm, it was good stuff. And
Good.
better than sex cake,
Yeah.
caramel cake,
mac and cheese,
ham in the middle.
ham in the middle.
I hate ham.
Tell you what, ham is disgusting.
All we had was
atrocious.
chicken.
Yeah. Chicken.
I remember lemon chicken.
Oh, I love lemon chicken.
Yeah, but when I lived in the sorority house, it was just chicken all the time.
I can't believe you lived there. I would have never been able to do that.
Dude, I got called there because like no one wanted to
Remember
live. So
this.
they called my ass up. They're like, "Congratulations, you've been selected. You're gonna live
it was
in the
the
house."
year that they like drew people out of
yeah,
the hat.
I said, "The fuck I'm not." I ran to my therapist.
Here's my
I said,
resignation.
I said, "Listen here." I ran to my therapist. I said, "Write me a fucking letter. Tell him that I'm crazy. I'm whack as fuck. Can't live in the house." She wrote me a letter. I said,
I'm
"Listen,
whack as fuck.
here's my letter. If you don't take it, I'm dropping. That's your two options."
Yeah, I was pressured into living in there too, but I just told them, well, then I'm gonna quit
Hell to the
because
no.
I won't be doing that. So either like if you force me, then I'm just
I'm
gonna
out.
leave. And then they just never tried.
I'm
It
out.
was fine.
I feel like it'd be kind of fun to live in a house full of girls.
Curly, you
It
would
would be
probably
fun.
thrive there.
It would be fun.
You're
for
actually
them.
social.
I sometimes regret not living in like my our own house with my friends, not the sorority house.
yeah.
But I feel like it'd be kind of fun to live with like your best friends for a year.
I know. I never had the
It's fun.
experience of
Yeah,
living with
and I
other girls.
Regret that.
Me
Should we
too.
do that
I moved
now?
in with Josh so young.
Should we?
Should we all move in?
Us four should get a
Sesh house.
Whoa, like a creator house.
Yes, like a creator house. What were those called?
Hype house.
The Hype House.
And there's a
Wasn't your mom a fan of the Hype House?
Yeah,
Sydney?
she has a hoodie that says Hype House.
It's fucking
I love
awesome.
that.
It's like,
Pop off, Rebecca.
So
my God.
iconic.
yeah.
Amazing.
I love that so much. Well, anyways.
All right, guys, that's going to be it for us.
That's
Always fun
it.
hanging out with you.
I have to go clean up my Doritos down here, my Fritos, and button my pants.
Mm.
Good luck.
That's it. Got anything else to say?
Nope.
Okay. Oh,
That's it for
P.S.
me.
We have merch. Go buy it. It's really cute.
It is really cute.
It's really.
Do we still have more bracelets in stock, or are those like almost gone?
We're selling quickly on those.
bracelets? They're
I still
friendship
think we have
bracelets,
some.
and they're handmade, not by us, but by someone who has hands.
Support small business.
And that's gonna be it. We love you, and we will see you on
wait.
the next set.
But until then, keep it fresh, maybe.
What,
Carly, you
do
got
have
something
to
else?
say?
No, it was just wrong. It was wrong camera angle.
Nor.
No.
Okay, well,
Okay, well,
we'll see you on the next set.
but until then, keep it fresh.
Ew.